Yeah.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Okay. Say one more thing. Okay. Say one more thing. Okay. I don't know why it's not gonna work, but let's just go. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Alright, what would you prefer me to call you?
You ever see yourself doing
Don?
this?
Alright. Yeah, no worries. All good. You'll be fine. But no, I'm just wondering what you want me to call you for BCT. So Don. Alright, Don, welcome to BCT. Today during your BCT, I'm gonna be taking you through various forms of training on how crew Sparta does things. I'm gonna be taking you and teaching you how to board a helicopter, how to do formations, how to do bounding, how to do breaching, how to uh, parachute out of a helicopter, how to carry a fallen teammate to a location, and navigate a teammate to a location. Any questions? All right. Well, start off with your settings. So, to kind of go with me, the ghost experience parameters. Your gear level will be off. Your difficulty enemies will be extreme. Your exploration mode will be guided. Your difficulty tactical, we go to custom. For main weapon slots, you will have 2.
Are you ready for this fight?
Yep. Only so you'll see when I'll explain that later. Bandage quantity will be few. Syringes heal injuries will be on. Risk of injury will be often. Stamina consumption will be extreme. Health regeneration will be partial. Ammo loss on reload and Darkest Night will both be on. Hi. I'm good, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Sorry about that. Ammo loss on reload, Darkest Night will both be on. If you are ever the one streaming when we are doing something, you could turn Darkest Night off, but only if you're streaming. Teammates we don't care about. Social and bivouacs. Social hub will be group only. It's all the way at the bottom. It's still under tactical. It's all the way at the bottom. Yep, social hub, group only, shop at bivouac, garage at bivouac will both be all. Yep, press R2. You should be in interface now. Subtitles and speaker name will both be never. Set to what? Set to never. Okay. Alright, I'll go quick. If you need to change something, let me know.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Yeah. So I'll go through it quickly, and if you have to change something, tell me to stop. I'll go pretty quick. Subtitle speaker name never, hints never. Interface is custom, size is normal. Crosshair is dynamic, but if you don't want to play with it on, that's fine. Hit markers never, stamina is never. Weapons items display, tool information, class technique are all dynamic. Mission reminder is dynamic. Detection gauge is dynamic, but that could change depending on what branch you join. Warning message is all. 3D loot markers we don't care about. Loot notification, the XP module, that's all to you. HUD markers enemies never. HUD markers allies. HUD markers teammates never. HUD markers objectives is dynamic. HUD markers communication dynamic. HUD markers alerts never. HUD markers locations dynamic. Minimap will be always. Minimap visual will be light. Okay. Maps, detection clouds, enemy icons, ally icons, all never. Undiscovered locations, dynamic. Settlement grounds, none. Co-op and sync shot modules has to be dynamic. And everything else below that is your choice. Did you have to change anything at all? Nope, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's up to you, that's yours. You like it harder, that's fine.
You think this was how things were gonna go in Sentinel came in?
Any other questions? Okay. Alright, go with me to world parameters. You might not have access to it, but if when okay, then event parameter will be classic. Drone presence will be reduced. Asro patrol frequency will be none, and helicopter patrol frequency will be classic. If you don't have it like that when you leave my session later, change it to that. Okay, perfect. Alright. Alright, you're set. Alright, so we're about to move out. So anytime we start doing anything, before a mission, before anything, we will always start at this table. Everyone will meet at this table, we will start at this table, and whoever squad lead will assign everybody a number. For instance, since I'm squad lead, I am 1, you are 2. If we have more people, I'd assign a 3 and 4. If you never ever hear me say 1 moving, you will never be moving, you will hold your position on where I last left you, or where you were last set at. If I say 1 moving, you will say 2 moving, 3 will say 3, 4 will say 4. Nobody will move unless they hear the number corresponding in front of them is moving. Any questions on that? Okay. On me, let's move the helicopter. 1 moving. So another thing is a rule we have in this build sim, you are not allowed to say the words. Oh, someone joined me. You are not allowed to say the words here or there directional terms. Let's vote to kick this guy real quick. It is somebody of mine that I have this on private. Now I do. Sorry, Castro. Let's kick him, please. Thank you. You are not allowed to say here or there directional wise. If you say it, I will just ask you to give me 10 up and downs. You can ask me why, and I will tell you why. But I will show you how we do up and downs outside. And, yeah. Alright. And if you hear me say them too, you can feel free to call me out on it as well. Alright, so an up and down is just like this. You have to count out loud every time you do one. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10. Yep. Any questions on that? Alright. So that's how you do an up and down. Always when you hit the hold circle, makes it easier to get the floor. 1, count it out loud. And just make sure you do it. Alright. So, helicopter. What do we get in a helicopter? In our milsim, you are not allowed to fly unless you are pilot licensed. So, for instance, right now, if I told you to fly this helicopter, you would not be able to fly it because you're not pilot licensed. You'd be able to say you can't. Therefore, anytime you hop in, pilot will say, pilot in. You will either sit on this spot or this spot, and if you sit on this spot, you will scoot forward. So that is left 1, that is left 2. If you get on, you will, so for instance, if I jumped on right now, pilot's in, I would say left 1 on, and if I'm the last person on, you would say left 1 on, last man. If you're only the last person, you would say that. Pilot cannot fly off without hearing the words last man. Imagine it like this. Imagine I'm landing you in a hot zone. Or I'm picking you up in a hot zone. And a missile's coming at us. You don't announce last man, I can't fly away and move. Missile hit us, kills us all. Imagine it like that. This side, co-pilot is right 1, right 2, and right 3. Same thing as before. You get on, right 1 on, right 1 on last man. Same thing when you're getting off. You get off, you call out what number you are. If you're the last person off, you will say last man. Pilot does not say last man. Ever. Pilot will never say it. They will just say pilot on. Any questions? When parachuting off of a helicopter, you will never jump unless you hear your corresponding number. So if I have a person sitting beside me and left 1, they say left 1 off, only left 1 will jump off. My job is to then scoot up, and then I become left 1. If I'm the last person off, I will also announce left 1 off, last man. Same thing, imagine we're high in the air, I tell everybody to bail out, nobody calls last man, pilot sits in a helicopter, shot, boom, dead. Different forms can be called. Right side out, the whole entire right side will jump out. Left side out, whole entire left side. They will only announce one person sometimes, or they will say all out. Always be sure, even if you're not the last person, but you know nobody called it, you could call last man. You don't have to be the last one. Pilot just says to hear last man. No questions? Okay, let's move then. Pilot in. Copy. Also, at the end of your BCT, have a call sign that you have in mind or want to be called, and let me know by the end of BCT. Alright. Alright, everyone out. Out. Alright, so line up directly behind me. Yep, just like a straight line. This is what we call a column formation. If squad lead called out column formation, line up, number corresponding order. 3 will be behind you, 4 will be behind 3. This is column formation. Anywhere I move while moving, you would stay behind me and try to keep a straight line as possible. Any questions? Alright. If imagine this dirt path we are on is a road, and I want my team to have a staggered formation. I would get on the left side of the road. Use 2. Yep, just like how you are. 3, same side as me. Zigzag. 4, same thing. Zigzag. Helicopter inbound, get down. Helicopter moves in from southwest. Moving northeast. We're clear. Alright, so that's staggered. Anybody else who called something different, if you don't know what it is, feel free to ask. Some people call it diamond formation. Everybody calls out something different, depending. And if you don't know, just ask. But those are the 2 common ones we use. Alright, on me, one moving. Alright, so line up along this fence anywhere behind me. Anywhere in cover, get behind on this fence. Perfect. So, we're going to be moving on to bounding. Imagine on the patio ahead, we have an enemy patrolling. We would perform bounding. We don't want that guy to see us. We would try to move as quickly as we can stealthily towards that location. So, if I said, for instance, 1, move to that position, you would let me know when you were moving. You'll say 2 moving. Move to that position as quick and quietly as you can without getting spotted by the enemy. Once you are set, you will say 2 set. Then you will mark an area for me to move to. But if we had a full squad, you would have 3 move. 3 would get into position. 3 would have 4 move. 4 would get set. And 4 would then let 1 know where to move. And we'll go on until we stop. But in this case, the last person, they will always go back and forth to me and you now because it's only 2 of us. Any questions? Alright. 2, move to that position. Copy. 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 1 moving. Also, that is 10 up and downs. One is set. Stand up all the way. Yep. Good. So that was bounding. It can go. We could do it a lot. Sometimes people will do it during a gunfight. It just depends. But let's move on to breaching. On me. 1 moving. Alright. Alright, so we typical ones to do is cross breaching. So you would get on the other side of the door from me. Yep. And with the cross breach, 1 and 2 would get on the door. 3 would be behind 1. 4 would be behind 2. But since you have boxes behind you, 4 would be behind 3. So if you take my spot in front of me real quick, I'm going to play a position of roll of 3 for a moment. So 3's job is to flashbang the room. So 3 would get themselves over your shoulder just enough to throw the flashbang in the room, like so. And on flashbang, see how I'm barely peeking out just a little bit so I won't be shot? That'd be your job. As 3, you would throw the flashbang. 4's job is to watch the surrounding area. You can move back on the other side of the door. Alright, so that's 3's job. 1 and 2, since it's only me and you. I'll be in charge. I'll be the one to flashbang. So a cross breach would be I move in. I said one moving. I immediately start looking right, calling out everything I see and clearing the right. You moving in, you would look in the middle, immediately start looking left, calling everything you see. You see a door, you call the door, and then you let your team know you're holding that door to watch. Three's job is to move in and clear out the middle and then help where they can. Instance, if you call that you have a door, they will get ready on the door. Four's job would be immediately to move in and hold the rear while the team clears the room. If we didn't have a fourth, three's job would be clear the middle and then turn around immediately and hold the rear. Understood? Alright, so let's try this for real. Flashbang out. One moving. Middle clear. I got a closed window on the right, one open window on the right as well. Got a door south, moving on door. Stacking up. Alright. Same thing. I'll go left, you go right. I'll let you go right first. Alright. Flashbang out. You first. Copy. One moving. Left is clear. Copy. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, on me. Important thing always to call out, if you follow me real quick actually. What does that box say? Yep. Always, that's why it's very important to call out anything you see, because that actually could be shot and blown up, and that could screw us if we all move in the room. Perfect example of why it's important. You did very good. Follow me. One moving. Alright, hold on me. Copy. Let's see. Okay. Alright. North of our position, do you see Alpha? I marked the enemy, should be Alpha. You have visual on them? Okay. Bravo, you have visual on them? Alright, so I want you to move on Bravo first. Using a bullet lure and without firing your gun, I want you to take out both enemies using CQC without getting spotted. You're clear to move. I will not be assisting you. That's all video. When you do that, I will give you your Alpha objective. Also, no suppressor and no optic camo. Very good. Very good. For Alpha, it is a 3-man team. I want you to kill 2 of them using your pistol and 1 with your knife. Copy. Helicopter moving southwest. You're in the clear. Very good. Alright, you have another 3-man patrol, Alpha. I want you to take them out however you see fit. You can use anything at your disposal, except no C4, no RPGs. Anything else you can use at your disposal. You have one walking up this location. It is a group of 3. Beautiful. Alright, return back to me. Okay. Let me know if you see an ATC tower south of my position, and if you see a Tango marked Alpha on the way to me. No? Take a look south of our location. Do you see the ATC tower? In that tower, you will have an HVT. Yep, you will have an HVT of a radio operator. HVTs are the guys with the red hat, the unit commander, the radio operators, or the bagmen. Bagmen are the one that run from the fight. Whenever a fight starts, they only carry a pistol, and they wear a hat, a military cap with, I think, a white shirt all the time. Those are considered HVTs. If you were to capture an HVT, it will be one of those 3 guys. And if you don't know what they look like, if you hover using binos over your enemy, it will let you know what type of enemy you're dealing with. But in this case, I want you to go and capture Alpha. You'll get behind him or get near him, hold square to grab him, and bring him to me. You could take out any enemies in your way as you see fit if you'd like, or sneak past them. I just need you to bring me to my target alive. You're clear to move. Copy. Actually, scratch that. Bravo is an enemy you can capture. That is an HBT. That is a red hat. You can capture him. That's alright. Alright. Well, nope, so you're good. Now, instead of that, you'll go move on to radio operator again. Alpha. Yes, you do. Helicopter inbound from northeast. It looks like it's moving southeast. You're clear. You can. Anything, anything on you except rockets or C4 or slingshot drones. Those three are the ones you're not allowed to use. Copy. Now return. Yep, return to me with him alive. Very good work. Helicopter inbound. It's above me. Copy. So, copy. So, what you need to know is you will take a screenshot of your face and his face together, and you will send it in our current chat that we are in. Let me know when to send it. Copy. Perfect. Alright, now move him to the chopper and stow him in right one. Copy. One moving right behind you. Alright, everyone in, pilot in. Copy. So, are you familiar with a hey-ho and a hey-ho jump? Or hey-low and a hey-ho jump? That is. So we are going to be performing. So a hey-ho is high altitude, high opening. Hey-low is high altitude, low opening. We're going to be performing a hey-low jump today. So, on a scale from high, medium to low, where would you rate yourself on your parachuting skills? 7 to 8? Okay. Okay. So, everyone out. Pilot out. Copy. Stay pilot, one moving. Okay, so, your objective is you're going to land in the middle of this pitcher's mound. You can come to me if you want to see. Yep. You will land in the middle of this pitcher's mound. If you land this pitcher's mound, it's a pass. If you land just outside the pitcher's mound in the grass, it will be a pass, but you will owe me 40 up and downs. Anywhere outside of that is a fail, and you owe me 40 up and downs, and you will try again. Any questions? When your objective is to beat me, the pilot, to the ground, and when you pull your parachute, you will announce your parachute's pulled. When you land, you will say boots on ground. Alright, everyone in, pilot in. Okay. Say again. You're deploying low, yes. You're deploying low, and you have to land in that pitcher's mound. If I know different animations present themselves in the game, but if you land, I know that rolling one where you land and then you roll, as long as your feet landed first and touched the pitcher's mound, and even if you roll into the grass, it is okay. I just need your feet to touch that pitcher's mound first. Alright. Left 2 out. Right side out. Left 1 out. Copy. Pilot out. Shoot deployed. Boots on ground. Very good. Very good. Alright, follow me while I'm moving. That was great. Alright, so you're gonna stand in this spot. I'm gonna run directly east. You can check your tac map really quick if you want. I'm gonna be running directly east in this area. Do you see where I marked? Your objective is to go in that area. I'm gonna go down. Find me. If you have to take out the enemies, take out enemies in your way. Find me. Put me over your shoulders. And take me all the way to Alpha Beacon. On top of a roof. And only then when you get on top of that roof, you are allowed to revive me. You will not put me down under any circumstances unless it is to heal. Get me to that location under any circumstances that you can, as long as you do not use a vehicle. Any questions? Alright, in the first area, civilians will be present. Killing civilians is a high offense in this milsim, so if you shoot a civilian, big no-no. Alright, hold, I'll let you know when to move. If you ever kill a civilian, it can result in a demotion. It will result in a demotion and a disciplinary in our milsim. So always be aware.
I don't want trouble. Please. What are you doing?
I got a visual on enemy fighters! Got you! Moving out.
I'm down. You're clear to move. So, whenever you go down, you are just only say, I am down, and you are not allowed to speak. Because dead men don't talk. So, I will not speak unless you have a question for me. Other than that, I will not talk. no suppressors, and you cannot pick up enemies' weapons off the floor. No, put me over your shoulders. Yep. Very good. Yep, to Alpha. You cannot know. Just to heal only. Just to heal only. That's the only time you can put me down. That's also 10 up and down. So you'd put me down right now and then do your up and downs. Very good. Very good. Alright. Alright, your next objective is find any vehicle in the area, any vehicle at all, and park it on the north road of this building. Let me know what to do. I don't care how you get the vehicle, just get a vehicle.
Of course not. It's all classified.
Yeah, but I was on one of the squads protecting a test. They've got drones that can carry the virus we fucked the homesteaders with.
Oh, damn. For real?
Yeah, I guess the homesteaders were some kind of test run, and...
Where'd the hell that come from? Searching for some shit in the pitch black. All part of the job. Shots fired! Shots fired! I'm taking cover! Enemy contact!
Tango down. You all good? I accidentally EMP'd the vehicle, so we're gonna have to hold off for now. So, your next objective once this vehicle gets online is I'm going to be driving, you're going to get in the vehicle, you will, just like getting in a helicopter, you will announce what suit you're in, and then you will keep your tac map open and navigate. I will not move or drive or turn unless you tell me to. Your job is to get me to Alpha Bivouac. Driver. Yep, got it. Oh, that's right, Marco. Copy. In vehicle, driver in. Quickly. Copy. So open your tac map and you navigate me now. Alpha Bivouac. I have it marked. On you. I will not move unless you say. Moving west. East. Moving east. Copy. My third left. Turn left now, good. Copy. Taking a right. Taking a right. to the left. Got it. Left or right? Left. Copy. Enemy vehicle spotted. Could you turn your mic up just a little bit? I can barely hear you. Yeah, much better. I can hear you loud and clear now. Enemy checkpoint. Copy, passing. Just past enemy checkpoint. Enemy vehicle as well, pass them. Copy. Passing another enemy checkpoint. Now. Copy. Okay. Copy. You said go straight or left? Straight. Got it. Copy. At the split, you want me to go left? Copy. Get down left, got it. Past another enemy checkpoint. Right. Okay. Copy. 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 I'm driving on this road, going directly into a base. Copy, turning left, going uphill. We have arrived. Alright, everyone out? Driver out? Copy. Alright, so unfortunately, you owe me 80 up and downs. I couldn't stop because we were being chased. You stayed here and there multiple times during that whole time. You said a total of 8 times between there and here. So you owe me 80 up and downs. Very good though. 50. Very good. Alright, so last thing is, do you see a tree on pink? Alright, follow me, one moving. So, I don't know if you know this, but Ubisoft had an event some time ago where for every tree planted in Ghost Recon, they would plant a tree in real life. So, up ahead is a spot where it will allow you to plant a tree, and I would like you to plant it, since you have not. You can grab that box if you'd like, if you need it. And then I'd like you to plant this tree directly in front of me. It should be directly behind you. You should be able to move in close. Does it let you? Wow. That's also another 10. Alright. Only another 10 real fast. Alright. Alright, Don. Fast travel with me back to Air 1, and congratulations. You have passed BCT. Fast travel back to Air 1, and I'm cutting live stream. Live stream ending at 1 hour, 13 minutes.